Hey guys, Will Schneider, United States Krav Maga Association affiliates in Kentucky, Regional Training Center here in Richmond and also in Berea, and then working on number 3. So I wanted to do a video today. You know, I know Chuck does really good on marketing. Mark does really good on staff development. I wanted to do one on a multi-school owner, just kind of some of the things a multi-school owner does, right? And again, we're in the martial arts business, so for us, we teach a blended curriculum of the old and the new. Krav Maga is our self-defense component. So even being a karate school, if you would, even doing all that, we teach Krav every single day. But we use all of our instructors, we take them through the USKMA to get them certified. So, and of course we train others as well. So it's really cool. All right, so I want to go over just basically some things we do. I got 10 points for you. Please contact me if you got questions on this. So this is just, you know, thoughts from a multi-school owner who is not day-to-day per se. I don't teach class every day. I've done that. I'm 37. I started teaching when I was 11, so you can do the math on how long I've been doing it. I still love to teach, but now I have to manage, you know, a bunch of employees. So, all right, let's go over this. Number 1, staffing positions, okay? So I got 10 things here for you, but number 1, staffing positions. The first one that you need is your chief instructor. Now, if you're running a gym, again, these are all just terms, right? You know, really you have 2 models that I've seen. One is your karate family kid karate dojo, and the other one is you're an adult self-defense factory, you know, like a Mecca, like Mark Slane calls it. To me, you got those 2 models, really. Can you have a Krav Maga program in your dojo? Most definitely. You definitely can. It's probably be at the end of the day, you know, and you can definitely make that rock as well. So A, you're gonna need a chief instructor, okay? You need somebody to teach classes. For what I'm seeing nationwide, that pays between about 14 to 20 bucks an hour. So in other words, around 30 to about 42 grand a year is a starting pay is what I'm seeing if you're on salary or full-time. But you need somebody that you know can teach the majority of the classes. You know, who's that rock star that's teaching the classes. Number 2, in your dojo or gym, again, interchange the words any way you like, you need an office manager, somebody there is running the desk. Now, I will say this, unless you're heavy in the after-school business, even then it's changing. I'm seeing more of the industry moving away from an office manager, a program director, if you would, and more into making that electronic, okay, through like the My Studio app. I think Spark's doing it too, maybe. But they're really trying to get more of that admin stuff done online. If you notice, a lot of CrossFit gyms and a lot of the boot camps that you go to, they really don't have an office person. Everything's done really online through the website or through an app. And then even buying pro shop sales, gear packages, kind of all done online now. And the more you can do that, I think, you know, definitely the better in the long term, you know. Okay, number 3, part-time teachers, okay? I know a lot of you guys are doing this. Pay that I'm seeing on that is about 10 to 20 bucks a class. Depends how long your class is, depends what area of town you're in, depends how good the instructor is. So I'm seeing that quite often. Number 4, I'm seeing you definitely want to make sure there's no bonuses until the owner has been paid. Okay, I'm seeing people kind of nickel dime their profits to motivate staff, whereas maybe the staff, maybe you have the wrong person in the wrong position, maybe they're not properly trained, you know, but I'm seeing them give away a lot of profit. Now, yeah, you got to invest in your people, but you also, at the end of the day, you got to make a profit. You know, I don't care if you're big or small, you have to make a profit. You need to be putting money back. If you want to contact me on that, I can tell you some ideas on that too, and some index funds and some things that you need to be doing, because you got to take care of yourself as an owner. All right, number 5, stay consistent. Be the one in your area, okay? Are you the head dog? Not ego, but reality. Are you the head dog? You notice I didn't say the toughest one in your area. We're going to talk about that in a minute, okay? Are you the one? Are you the one that everyone, when they think of Krav Maga or they think of whatever it is you're good at, you know, are they thinking of you or your competitor, okay? In my area, we know that there's an MMA school in town, and BJJ, that's what they do, okay? You know, we're willing to give them that title for that department. We want all the kids, all the families, you know, we want to teach Krav, we want to teach all those things, but, you know, we don't really, you know, the MMA world is something we just don't want to get into. And I can talk to you about that for 10 minutes as well. So anyway, nothing wrong, nothing against it. I fought in a cage. I'm a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, but, you know, you got to make a decision on what are you good at, and that's another talk. But again, be consistent on all that you do, marketing, Facebook ads, everything, you know, on that. All right, number 6. Here you go. The tougher you are, the broker you are. Something I got to give Slane a lot of credit to is, you know, some of the tests have changed a little bit at level 2 and 3 on sparring. And what he was realizing is that we're running people off, you know, and I'm sure you guys have dealt with that too as the levels get higher. People just, for some reason, I don't know why, they just don't like get hit in the face. You know, imagine that. So, and even kids, I mean, I dealt with it the other night. I got a parent email me the other day about, we do, you know, point sparring to kids classes, and kids punching a kid right in the face, you know, and the kid wasn't at all trained on how to spar. So that was on us. All right, number 7, what is the pathway that you have for your staff? Notice I didn't say you, your staff. What's the pathway? You know, how do they rank up? How do they make a living? And how do you do that? Assuming you want to grow. Now, some guys want to teach all their classes, make a great living, and teach 4 to 5 days a week, and they're hands-on, and they got one location, and it's making a great profit. Totally get that. But if you do want to get in the multi-school business, or you just want to develop one mammoth school, what's your pathway for your staff? Okay, and that's something we can talk about. All right, number 8. So what is your training schedule for your staff? Okay, you have the normal training schedule for your students. Okay, that's simple. You offer a lot. But do you have a weekly staff training class for your instructors? Okay, now, yeah, definitely send them to USKMA, which is number 9. Definitely send them to us so, you know, we can train them at a regional training center, bring Slane in, you know, all that good stuff. But again, you know, what is your training schedule? Do you have a weekly meeting? Here's the 2 bare essentials you need to have. Okay, number 1, you need to have a weekly staff class, you know, where you're training with them. It could be training on how to teach. It could be training on techniques. It could be training on other styles, whatever you want it to be. But it needs to be something cool for those people that drink the Kool-Aid, if you would, that are on your team, that, you know, that want to give back. Number 2, you need to have a weekly business meeting. Okay, and I can give you an agenda on that if you like. We need to have a weekly meeting where you're sitting down with your principals, maybe not everybody, and maybe not the person that teaches 1 class a week, but with your head honchos. It may just be you and your wife or your girlfriend or, you know, a significant other. But, you know, you need to have at least those 2 meetings per week. It can be on the same day. Okay, that's totally fine. All right, number 9, I mentioned use the USKMA to train your staff. We do that here. You know, sometimes I'll host and be in a training center, but get your staff trained. That way they see what it's all about. And then number 10, the last one, brand your stuff. Okay, hey, I understand the debate about not looking like a dojo and this and that and this and that. Hey, that's cool and all. But hey, in your Krav class, it's very common. A lot of our competitors, you know, they have a product line, you know, that really push the product line in the Krav world. So, you know, a lot of people do that, and, you know, they need to be wearing your shirts. Okay. They need to be wearing your shirts. They need to be wearing maybe a belt, maybe not, you know, that's another debate, but something to where they know, hey, this is a Krav class, respect the class, you know, very common. I mean, you can have them wear shorts, you can have them wear pants, all that kind of stuff is going to help your bottom line out, because you should be making your revenue off tuition. You should be making your revenue off of pro shop sales. Obviously, your testing, you need to have those scheduled on a calendar, not just whenever they're ready, but actually have a schedule. And if they're not ready in time, you can cancel the event. That's fine. You have that. So those are kind of your big 3 right there: your pro shop, your tuition, and your testing. Okay, and then you can have special events and other things. So anyway, I know it's kind of long today, but I hope you like it. Those are my top 10 musings of a multi-school owner, and just some things for you to think about. So please contact me anytime, and we're trying to stay warm here in Kentucky. Have a good one. Bye.